May the 19th is going to be probably the most important sheriff's election that we have had in our lifetime. I get asked quite often, why am I running for sheriff? I've been the police chief for the city of Jasper going on 12 years, and it's one of the best jobs I've ever had. It's very rewarding, but with the culture that has been created at the sheriff's office and the things that have been going on there, and it used to be a place that you could be proud of to work at. I worked there 18 years, and I'll go over that here in just a minute. But you can walk in the door holding your head up and be proud of it. The public had trust in the department, and we had good people there. There's been a lot of people that have left, and they haven't all left because of money. A lot of them have left because of their integrity has been encroached upon because of everything going on. And they just felt like that they had to leave, and they stood on as long as they could. I've been across the state in several meetings and things of that nature, and anywhere you go, you get people to ask you, what is going on with the Walker County Sheriff's Office? And that is embarrassing to be able to have to talk about those topics when you're out somewhere at meetings, board meetings, or things of that nature. We need a change in leadership. I've got over 35 years in law enforcement. I started out as a dispatcher with the city of Jasper, worked my way up to a patrolman, investigator. I was there 7 years. I went on to the sheriff's office, spent 18 years there. I was an investigator. I was 4 years over the countywide narcotics task force. The last 7 years, I was chief deputy. And we had a great organization during that time, not just because of me, but because of the team we had that ran the department. We had a good one. At that time, we moved into the new jail that is currently being occupied in the sheriff's facilities. It was a 258-bed facility. As chief deputy, I helped run that. After I left the sheriff's office, I went to be the Walker County coroner for 6 years. In that position, we handled about 200 death cases a year. A lot of those were murder cases and all kind of different type death situations that the coroner handles. The 2014, I become the chief of police for Jasper. And at Jasper, we do a lot of training. We do a lot more training than is required by law. We do de-escalation training. We do use of force training. We do training for less than lethal weapons, all things of that nature. And that's something that I will carry on to the sheriff's office, is the training aspect that we have instilled at the city of Jasper. While I was working at the sheriff's office and in the narcotics unit, I oversaw several major undercover drug operations. One in particular, we used an Alabama Bureau of Investigation undercover drug agent came in here and made buys for several months. We busted out on that, took about 2 days to arrest people, and we had dozens of cases that we arrested drug dealers, not users, but dealers, and we put them in jail and got convictions on them. Throughout my law enforcement career, my experience expands over working capital murder cases, where one case we got conviction of a death sentence, and that sentence was finally carried out last year of a brutal murder. And we've had another brutal murder and rape down in the Cadova community that I was part of a 4-man team that worked that, and we got a conviction on that, and that person eventually died in prison. But the things that I'm going to do in law enforcement with the sheriff's office is I'm going to reunite law enforcement throughout this county. Right now, it is not united. The sheriff's office is kind of on an island by itself. They're not working very well with other agencies, even the state troopers. They have issues with them. And that's something that I'm going to unify. I'm going to create a multi-agency drug unit task force and a major crimes unit. I'm a relationship builder. I'll be building relationships with the county commission and with the civil service board. This next sheriff's race, like I said, is very important. We need a sheriff that can step in there day one, and with my experience, I can do that and get the sheriff's office back on an even keel, and one that the citizens of Walker County can be proud of. But I want to thank each one of y'all, and I want to ask you to support me, please. Thank you.